For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by Ayuk. And this one doesn't go far. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. McCarthy to throw it. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They gain 14 on the play, and they'll have 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On play action now, McCarthy. That's brought in by White. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, White. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Throw secured by George Pickett. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 8. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys start off well to tie things 7-7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And expect a busy final week for him because, well, he's been busy all season long, leading the NFL in receptions this year. They've got first down from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's White again. He cuts it to the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Dump off to his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finding Davis. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The give now to White. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They bring the pressure, down he goes! And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. McCarthy throwing here. He'll get this complete to White. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as it stands, he's in a spot to finish the regular season as the leader among quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Got his target, it's Higgins.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And they were able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Now looking to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Oh, stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Stays in the pocket. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He brings it in, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the puck, and he carries it in for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 3. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Here comes their offense out again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This set it down starts with an option right. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 19. On target to his man Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Reed. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The visitors and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Davis there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Working quickly here. Now it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On play action now, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to Davis. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They just get the play off. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, a run for White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finding Davis. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. 3rd and just 2 to go. McCarthy looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. Brees Hall. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. And a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Shakes himself free. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw here on first down. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He's dropping back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. On target to his man Higgins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Hall does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here comes Reed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Caught, nice gain left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can shoot.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. New set of downs for him at the 38. Wilson now, 1st and 10. That finds Ayuk, complete. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Wilson now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go right back to Hall. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Buenos Aires. These guys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Back to the air, McCarthy. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll get it up to the 27. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners. As with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.